What's up, YouTube? Swbfstevo here. I went to Sneak Peek today, so yes, I actually went to Sneak Peek. I think that's the first time I went to Sneak Peek since. It was the first time I went to Sneak Peek since. What was it? The X-Saber support came out when Boggart Knight was a promo card. So a long time. But yeah. And then I'm in my Subway uniform, so I just got back from work. Anyways. So I went to Sneak Peek, entered twice. 2 Ultras, Super, Gwaine. So 10 packs in total, but the first time I got my first 5 packs, I entered a $2 win a box, which win a gold series thing. So for $2, so I entered. I went undefeated, so I got the box of gold series. In fact, I didn't lose a single game. I was doing great. I I don't know, I was doing good. And all I did was open that Gwaine. Other than that, that was the only other card that I opened. Everything else was kind of meh. Except, but, good stuff. So I got the gold series, like, oh, I'll pull a Brio. So, you know, I guess there's 2 weeks. I guess there's 2 weeks left of the format, right? Whatever. Some cards that I just wanted to go over that I got, and just good stuff. Oh, that also reminds me. There's also I think there's other stuff in here that I wanted to talk to you about. Because, I mean, there's actually some interesting cards in this set. Some very interesting stuff, if you ask me. Well, while I'm looking for this, first thing is compulsory escape device. It's a normal trap, and its effect is each player chooses one monster they control, then shuffles it into the deck. Really, it's an okay card, but nothing big. Compulsory evacuation device is still technically superior because, I mean, it's a one for one for on an exceed or an XYZ. Technically, it's a +1 because your opponent has to waste a monster, but this is better for just regular monsters in general that you would bounce to the hand. So like if they have a Judgment Dragon or a Grapha, it's better to put them to the deck. And I mean, if they're going to attack over something, you compulsory escape device, and technically it's not a minus. It's just as big of a minus as it would have been if they attacked over it. So I don't see it seeing much play, but I'm just saying it's an interesting card like that. Soul Drain. It's a continuous trap. Activate by paying 1,000 life points. Monsters that are banished, as well as monsters in the graveyard, cannot activate their effects. In parentheses, that start a chain. So definitely an interesting card. It really helps prohibit or inhibit the graveyard effects and just banish effects. So what I like about this card is it stops Dark Worlds, and you don't have to run Shadow Imprisoning, which is a lot better. Because I don't like running Shadow Imprisoning, especially since I run Class, and it kind of stops Geyserus. So when you're running a Hero Lives variant and you can't Geyserus over a Grapha because of Shadow Imprisoning, it gets kind of bad. Where Art Thou? This is a normal spell that's kind of ridiculous. Its effect is, if you control a face-up level 1 monster, that's the condition, add 1 level 1 monster from your deck to your hand. During the end phase of this turn, take 2,000 damage if you did not normal summon the added monster or a card with the same name after activating this card. This is a search card for Exodia. This is just a problem, okay? So you normal summon a level 1 monster. You can play triple Where Art Thou's and just, Exodia Turbo for sure. I mean, this is ridiculous. This card is ridiculous. I mean, so yeah, you'll take 2,000 at the end phase. Does Exodia care about life points? Not really. So instead of Dark World Turbo, we'll have to be worrying about Exodia Turbo now. So this card is good stuff. It is good stuff. So, yes, good stuff. Now, getting into like the more archetype stuff, I'm going to go first with Heroic Challenger Double Lance. It's a level 4, 1700, 900 warrior. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Heroic Challenger Double Lance from your hand or graveyard and face up defense position. It can't be used as secret material, and you can only XYZ material it for a warrior XYZ. You know, I think this is definitely a good card. If you have a double lance in your grave, it's a 1 card exceed, so that's kind of cool. I can, it's a small engine in itself. I don't know what'll work with it, but I think it's definitely a fun card to work with. So just I and I mean I think the Heroic Challengers deck is actually really interesting and fun. So yes, next is Chronomaly Pyramid Eye Tablet. Continuous spell card. All Chronomaly monsters you control gain 800 attack. Whoa, Solidarity with really no condition. So I mean this is how I won that box of Gold Series. This card, because Chronomalies I think are definitely a fun deck, and they've got some definitely interesting exceed possibilities. So, and another really interesting card is Chronomaly Moe. It's a level 5 rock, 1800, 1600. If you control a face-up Chronomaly monster, you can special summon this card from your hand and face-up defense position. It's level 5, right? So then there's also Chronomaly Golden Jet, which is level 4 light machine, 13, 14. Once per turn, you can increase the levels of all Chronomaly monsters you currently control by 1. So, you open these 2 cards, right? So you normal summon Chronomaly Golden Jet. Okay. You activate its effect to increase it by 1, so it goes to 5. Special summon the Moe, you can exceed into a rank 5. Right there. Right there, you can exceed into a rank 5. Okay? Let's change the scenario. Let's say you have Chronomaly Golden Jet. Okay? So you normal summon it, that's fine. You can choose whether or not to activate your effect. But let's say you open 2 Moes. Okay, so you can special summon both Moes in defense position. And you can either choose to increase their level, all their levels by 1 to exceed into a rank 6, or you can just exceed into a rank 5. I think that's kind of good. And I mean, they obviously should get more support. I mean, this is definitely, I think, one of those fun decks. And I mean, with Chronomaly Eye Tablet, I mean, your Golden Jet's 2100, your Moes would be 26. I mean, so technically you don't even need to exceed if you don't want to. So I mean, that's just beat down and exceed stuff. And I think it's good. You know? I think it is very good. I mean, I haven't seen what other stuff they have, but I think that's definitely a little interesting about what you can do. You guys may not think so, but whatever. Another thing that I don't think I showed you was I also won. Yes, I won the mat. Isn't it beautiful? Wrong way. Beautiful mat. I did win a mat. So I am kind of excited about that. I think I'm gonna get rid of my regional Nordic one. So yes, my friend said he'd buy it. So why not? Why not let him buy it, right? I don't need 3 mats. So future videos. I start college on Monday, but there's that. But I don't think it'll be very difficult. I've got a pretty easy semester. But it's 15 credit hours, but I don't think it's really going to be difficult because one of the classes I took in high school, then other classes online. One of them is a lab, so it's just like a 1 credit course for one I'm already taking. The only one I'm really worried about is my English class because I hate writing. So hopefully I don't have to do a lot of that. And my other one's just a programming class for programming language, and I doubt I'll have difficulty with that because I love programming and because I'm a nerd. I play Yu-Gi-Oh, didn't you know? So yeah. But I'm planning on doing a ban list discussion video about the new ban list. I think it's alright for now, but I'll let you know in that video after I decide exactly what I want to decide. So, yes, anyways, that's all I have for now. That's all I have for now, YouTube, so peace.